I'm a chef who prioritizes home-cooked meals for my family, but it really ain't easy when I'm busy AF. So I'm gonna show you my exact process for how I make it happen, no matter how busy my schedule. Home-cooked meals save me money, keep me feeling fueled up for life, and makes me proud of my delicious hard work. Today I'm gonna share how I get the most bang for my buck out of a whole chicken, and show you a couple different meal ideas of how I can use it throughout the week. But before we get cooking, we gotta start with a plan. I start with taking inventory of everything in my kitchen and choose a protein that's going to be the base of my meals. I choose a protein first because it's typically going to take the longest to cook. Today, it's a whole chicken. Then I think about different chicken recipes and how the ingredients I have already in my fridge and pantry can help me get from point A to point B in those recipes. And I usually choose about 2 recipes so I have some good variety throughout the week. Chicken salad and a simple marinated chicken breast are 2 of the things that first came to mind. We already have onion, bell pepper, celery, mustard, mayo, and herbs we can use from the garden for the chicken salad. We have honey, olive oil, lemon, and vinegars for a marinade, and rice, potatoes, cabbage, or stinging nettles for a veg and starch that could go with that marinated chicken. Chicken salad and marinated chicken breast it is, pal. I like to first break down whole chickens because all of their parts cook at different times and nobody wants dry friggin' chicken. All the dark meat, thighs, legs, wings, and the carcass go into a pot and get completely covered in water. Put on a lid, throw it into the oven at 250 to 300 degrees for 2 to 4 hours until the dark meat is fork tender. Cooking the dark meat like this couldn't be easier and adds so much more value, but more on that in just a bit. The breast can be left in a bowl off to the side until we make our marinade. While the dark meat's cooking, I'll make my marinade for the breast and pop it into the fridge for about 2 hours. During the cooking time, I'll chop all my stuff up for my chicken salad and also roast off some potatoes that I can serve with those chicken breasts. And then if the chicken's still cooking and you don't have anything else to chop, you can go hang out and play with your cats. When the dark meat's fork tender, I'll pull it out of the oven, let it cool just a bit, and pull off all of that meat from the bone. The bones can go back in the pot with all the water in the carcass and boiled on the stovetop with a lid on for 2 more hours to extract the rest of that delicious goodness. After at least 2 hours of marinating the chicken breasts, pull them out, sear them in a pan, and throw them back in the fridge for when I'm ready to eat them. Now after a couple more hours of your broth simmering, it's time to strain out all those solids. For me, this is where things get really exciting. If you look at good organic bone broth from a grocery store, it's like a little teeny box for $7. You're basically getting this gallon of broth, not for free, but you're getting all of this meat plus a whole gallon of broth that you can make with the carcass that you could cook rice in, you could use it to make a soup base, or you could put it into jars and throw it in the freezer for later use. You cooked all that dark meat, hands off, easy peasy, and now you get a gallon of broth that you can use in literally anything. I mean, come on. So you're saving money on broth and it's way more delicious. Chicken salad can be eaten as a sandwich and bread, eaten on top of some greens, eaten next to a side of your roasted potatoes, or you can eat it out of a Tupperware container while you're out driving around running your errands. I don't recommend that, but it's a whole lot better than having to stop at Wendy's. The breast could be sliced to go on top of a salad. They could be served next to your roasted potatoes and some sort of vegetable. They could get added to like a whole new dish if you wanted to make a Buddha bowl, or you could just simply shred them up and make more chicken salad with the same ingredients as before. Now that my fridge is full of easy to access, healthy and delicious meals, I can move on with my day and get back to being the busy bee that I am. And I won't have to cook for another couple days. If you're digging the vibes, like and subscribe, it'd mean a whole freaking lot. Be cooking.